Hi friends, today I want to share with you how to create a balloon dog in the style of Jeff Koons. We are going to start by using this oval. I'm going to put it right in the middle of my paper and then slide it down just a little. And I'm going to trace around this very carefully, and I'm also drawing lightly. I do not want my balloon dog to be too dark. When I draw too dark, it puts deep dark lines on my paper and then I can't erase if I were to make a mistake. All right, now it's time for us to add a little detail to the nose. Now it's time for us to use our ruler. So we're going to use our ruler to give ourselves some sections in the background. We're going to be filling those with different types of lines and patterns. So first I'm going to take my ruler, I spread my hand out on one side. When I touch the dog, I'm going to jump over him and finish my line. So now it looks as if my balloon dog is in front of this background that has two different shapes. So now I have two shapes. I'm going to try to create between 10 and 15 shapes in my background. All right, with that intersecting line, I now have 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10. I could stop there if I want to, but I think I'm going to do just one more. All right, so with that line not cutting into anywhere else, now I have 11. All right, so I'm done with my ruler. I noticed that I wanted all my lines to be straight. My balloon dog is going to be in a land of patterns. I'm done with my pencil now. I can switch to a Sharpie marker and also to a pen, and I'm going to start putting lines and patterns in my background. Now we're going to use our watercolors, and you can choose 1 or 2 colors to add color to your balloon dog, but you can only choose 2 colors if they are side by side. So I could use the red and the red violet, the red and the orange and the yellow. They have to be side by side on my palette. I can also use these 2 on this end because if this palette was wrapped around in a circle, these 2 would be side by side. This is red, violet, and violet. So they're very similar in color. There is violet included in the red violet, which kind of looks like magenta, or it is magenta. It kind of looks violet. It's got a little bit of violet mixed with red, which is how this color is made. So anyway, on your balloon dog, you want to have some lights and some darks. I have a balloon dog here, and if you'll notice, yes, the color is green, but there are a lot of bright spots all over the balloon dog, a lot of medium greens, and a lot of dark greens. So we want to have a variety of value in our artwork. That means a variety of light colors and dark colors. So I'm going to use my paintbrush, and I'm going to dip my paintbrush in water and just get the brush wet. I'm going to make my color choice before I start painting. So I think that I'm going to go with the red violet color, and I'm going to tickle the paint, and when I do that, I'm going to get a pinkish kind of purpley color. But if you'll notice, it's kind of light. That's because I only got a little bit of paint on my brush. I'm trying to work around these highlights that I painted. Now, if I want my color to be darker, I'm going to move these over. If I want my color to get darker, I need to get more paint on my brush. So I'm just going to get more paint on my brush, but not more water. And then when I add this in to what I've already got, it's going to spread a little bit. And I'm trying to leave some of the lighter pink showing, or the lighter red violet, and then some of the darker red violet showing. All right. While this is on my brush, I'm going to go ahead and use it. I'm going to get a little bit more water, And I'm going to spread some of this out. And I can leave some other white spaces too. They don't have to be just the ones that I drew in. I might change my mind and want to add more. But the more paint I get on my brush, the darker this color is going to become. I'm going to also put some over here on the little nose detail. And then I just keep painting with lights and darks the whole time. A little bit more water. So more water equals a lighter color. More paint equals a darker color. All right, and now I can use colored pencils or crayons, and I can decorate my background as well.